Hello, everyone. Hi, friends. Friday afternoon here. It's Vonda. I'm going to interview my new friend Betty about her Thrive story. If you're not familiar with Thrive, it is a vitamin system. There's Betty. All right, let me see if I can put you on here, Betty. Hey, Brooke. Let's see here. Here she goes. Hi, Betty.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing
Good.
great.
Are you having a nice day today? I'm so glad it's Friday in my world.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's super cold out right now, so
Yes.
just trying to stay warm here.
Yes. Yes, we have a sunny day, but it is a little chillier today than I was hoping.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. So nice to meet you. You and I have not got to speak to each other. I'm always following your content, your poems, so I'm so excited to get to know you a little bit.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
At the end, do you mind if I share a Thrive poem that I wrote?
Yes, of course. No, you have a very good talent, of putting your words together. I love reading them.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I've been writing since I was like 15, so
Wow. Wow.
yeah.
That's cool. Well, I was just going to tell everybody about our Thrive system.
Yeah, for
If you're
sure.
not familiar, our Thrive system, vitamin system, is 3 steps. So
Mm-hmm.
you take your capsules when you first wake up in the morning,
You bet.
and we take these on an empty stomach, so our body absorbs, even up to 97% of our capsules and our vitamins, which you're not getting that from store-bought vitamins, right? That's why we
Oh
can
yeah.
feel it's working. And then our step 2, we do a lifestyle shake about 30 minutes later. And this gives us gut health. It provides pre and probiotics, digestive enzymes, helps the capsules to break down. And then third step, I have my DFT on my arm here today, but this is our little sticker. This gives us vitamins all day long through the skin. So it increases that absorption rate even more. So Betty is going to share with us her Thrive story. And if you are a thriver out there, or you've not heard of Thrive, pay attention here, because if you're a thriver, you have a great story, because the system really impacts your life in so many ways. I've been thriving since November 2021. So
That's
I think
awesome.
you and I have pretty similar timeline there. You started like about a year ago, right?
Yeah, in January.
Okay. So tell me,
Yeah.
how did you learn about Thrive?
Okay, so my story is completely different from everyone else's. I've been hearing everyone else's story, and it's like, okay, mine is completely different. So, um, I was holding my daughter in January 2021, and I just felt like this huge blessing coming over me.
Mm.
And then I was told to go help others, and I'm like, well, why me? Like, why go help others? Because I was tired. I was a tired mom, like how come? So I waited for an entire year thinking there might be a sign out there, and November came around and someone was talking about, or a friend actually on Instagram was talking about Thrive, and I was reading all the stories, thousands of stories, and I was like, yeah, you betcha. So I I got the trial, and day one I just felt amazing. Like my energy level matched my toddler's energy level, which I thought was
Mm.
pretty mind blown. So I was like, that's cool. And I wasn't craving for coffee. Day three, I noticed I was getting a lot more stuff around the house. Like if there was a pile of laundry and I didn't pass by it, I just went and did it.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. Day six, I in 2 hours I made supper, baked two loaves of banana bread, and I fed my daughter supper, got her a bath, and I still wasn't tired. And I thought, you know what, I'll go ahead and do dishes. So, that was amazing. And um, I paused after that because, life happened.
Mm.
So, back, so fast forward to August of 2022. I was sitting on the couch. I was super tired. I was drinking my eighth cup of coffee,
Mm.
and I see my daughter. She was laying on the carpet crying and wanting me to have energy, to go and play with her and stuff like that. And I couldn't because I was just so tired.
Mm,
And I was like, you know what, that's it. This is final. I am going to place an order with Thrive again because it has helped me
mm,
a lot.
mhm.
And I'm so thankful, that I got to know Thrive.
Yes. Yes, so much of your story matches mine with the coffee. Like I was the same. I would drink coffee like way too much and not realize that it was making me crash. It actually was doing the opposite to what
Yeah.
I'm intending for it to do. I love that.
Yeah.
You're so right.
Thanks.
That energy, that we're craving, that we deserve. How old was your daughter when you started? She was around 2 or littler?
She was about like 15 months old. I remember just sitting there with her and I'm just like,
Mm,
something came for me and told me to go help others, and then I found Thrive, and then for me to go and help others with
mhm,
Thrive, make
mhm.
them feel better. And I thought this is it. So then
Yeah,
I'm
you're
so
so
happy.
yeah. Yeah, I just posted about that earlier today. Like I've been having a realization this week of how tired I used to be. And
Mhm.
like, we get so used to that. And so I really relate to you saying that energy matched your toddlers. It's amazing because we all should have that. There's
Yeah,
not a reason we should live a day without that level of energy because that's what we're designed for.
yeah,
Really, we're not designed to grow up and grow old and be tired all the time and not be able to keep up and enjoy life.
yeah. And it's crazy though, because I actually felt like I was 20 again, to be honest.
Yeah, wow. Isn't that
Yeah,
amazing? Yeah. So
it
when
is
did you decide,
amazing.
do you promote Thrive as well? Are you a promoter?
Um, and this is another part that my story is different as
Yeah.
well from everyone else. Everyone else has been saying like they were a customer first and then they were a promoter. I hit that promoter button first
Yeah.
before the
Me
trial
too.
because I seen you too.
Me too. Yes, I did.
Awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome. I'm glad I'm not the
Yeah.
only one
Yeah.
because I read thousands of stories and I was like, you know what? Why not? I'm gonna go for it.
Yes. Yes, I'm so glad you listened to that message because so often we do get messages about, just to pay attention to something. If it's coming across your screen, if it's coming across your scroll, it's important that we pay attention and listen to our intuition about things. Yeah, my story is
Yeah,
very similar to that. I said yes right away to promoting. I was like, yes, I just felt like I couldn't really explain it at the time to myself.
yeah.
It felt like the right thing to do.
Well, I'm glad I'm not the
Yeah.
only one. So,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
cool. That's really cool. I know I often hear from people, it's like they wish they had had Thrive when their kids were little. My
yeah,
boys are little than yours. So I often think that. My youngest is about to turn 8, so I'm an 11-year-old as well. But I think back if I had had Thrive when they were babies, how differently I would have felt and been able to show up a little bit differently for them because that tired mama feeling is real, but we live in that too long. We let ourselves live in that space of being so drained. You know,
yeah,
not meant
yeah,
to be that.
exactly. What's that?
I said it's not meant to be that way.
Yeah, exactly. I even had my mom try Thrive too, and she told me, she's like, um, Betty, this Thrive isn't for you as a mom, it's for me as a mom. And I said, no, it's for all the moms out there.
Yes, that's why else I just love it. I'm so passionate about it because you're right, everybody can benefit from it. Not just about,
Yeah,
just being young and active. It's even if you're feeling great. That's what I noticed about it as well. Like I felt good before I was healthy and taking care of myself, but not to this level. You definitely feel a little bit different putting vitamins that are actually working and you can feel them working.
yes, I agree. Yeah, when I took these vitamins and I thought, no way. I thought, no way. Uh, um, this can't be real. Because other vitamins, they didn't do anything for me, but Thrive has. So I'm sticking to it.
Wow, that's amazing. So you really didn't have anyone else in your life that was taking Thrive or had been familiar with it. You've
No,
been kind of a leader on that amongst your friends, probably.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So I also want to share that poem with you as well,
Yes,
and with everyone else here.
yes.
So yeah, it's called A Recharged Mom.
Mm,
I didn't lay in bed all day. I felt accomplished with putting both feet on the floor with energy from Thrive. Some hold it over my head and told me to go to bed, sleep on it, you're dreaming. But I wasn't. I wasn't going to shut my mouth like rainy days switched to sunny days. There was no more dull shade. I actually paid attention to vibrant summer leaves in color. Every morning, sunshine or not, I still feel this brightness inside of me, like I was 20 again.
Ah, that's beautiful, Betty.
Thanks.
Really emotion, it catches you there in the emotions, doesn't it? That's because it truly, that's what I've noticed. It helps you have just a clearer vision of the world. It's like in color. I can relate to that poem.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I just felt so strong with that poem, and I put that off. I'm like, I'm not gonna put this on social media, not just yet, but I thought, no, this poem needs to get out there. It needs to be loud, it needs to be heard, and that's what I did.
Yes, that's beautiful. Yeah, that takes a lot of vulnerability to put your words together and share
Yeah.
them. Very brave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Have you been sharing your poems since you were a teen, or is that something you've grown into, sharing them?
Well, I've been sharing here and there. I actually put a couple of my poems in a high school literature magazine.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Social media is just amazing, isn't it? I'm new to like network marketing and this whole world of social media. I really never was even somebody to put things on Facebook. So I'm still kind of intrigued and like amazed at the reach, because you and I would never have connected otherwise. It's just great.
Yeah, I'm so glad I got connected with you as well.
Yeah, that's great. So would you say to someone who's kind of on the fence about it, or it sounds like maybe you were just a teeny bit skeptical, that feeling of like, is that really real? Is that really truly that's how, it works that way? What would you say to someone now that you've had this experience for so long?
I'd say go try it, because if you don't, you're going to miss out on it.
Yeah, you're going to miss out on that sunshine feeling. I love that.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yes, it like sparks that light that we all have. I totally agree with that. Because when we're feeling good, everything else kind of snowballs from there. That's why it works, really. That's ultimately why it works. Your nutrition and being in order and your body functioning the way it's supposed to, it has an effect on all your emotions and relationships and the way you can see life in a different way. It's just fantastic.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Betty, for sharing with us today. Was there anything else that was on your heart or on your mind about your experience with Thrive that we didn't touch on?
I think I pretty much covered all of it.
Yeah. Well, if anybody watching, if you have questions about Thrive or interested, you can reach out to either Betty or myself. We can hook you up with a sample, answer your questions. I would just say, like for both of us, it was kind of a message we needed to pay attention to. That's how Thrive kind of came to me, as out of the blue, and I knew it was something I needed. I just didn't know why. I didn't have any idea what was about to occur and how that was going to make me feel. But if this is showing up and you're watching, pay attention, at least get the information. That's what I would say. At least get the information and kind of see what's there and what it's all about.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, for sure.
All right, Betty. Well, it was so nice to chat with you today.
Yeah, nice.
I hope you have a great rest of the day and stay warm. I'll talk to you.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, bye.
Bye.